Hi, my name is Angie Ditto, and I'm a psychic medium. And I just wanted to get on here and kind of tell people about myself. Um, the stuff that works for other people, on here on TikTok, I've looked at all of the other psychic mediums, and there's some really great ones out there. I'm so impressed by how, put together and everything they are. But comparison is the thief of joy. And in my life, I'm not supposed to follow what other people do. And um, everything that I've done since I started my journey at being a psychic medium publicly and sharing my story and healing, everything for the last 8 years has been about me doing it my way and realizing that my way is okay. It's not only okay, it does pretty good sometimes. It's whenever I start, doing things the way that other people want me to do them is whenever I lose myself. And I think that that is kind of the whole message, because it's what I teach other people in their readings and stuff. When I do, things for clients, I don't get the stuff that I say from books. Sometimes it's stuff that I've read through the years that the angels or a spirit will remind me of. But a lot of times it's just what I get from the angels inside my mind, from telepathy and from the spirits that are so funny, because spirits are hilarious because they can see how this world is just not that serious and we take it way too seriously. And when I lose myself, it's when I take things too seriously. And so I've decided to just kind of do my own thing, and I'll learn as I go. And so bear with me as I do these videos, and I'll learn more as I go along. But I just needed to kind of share who I am and what I do, so people will know what they're getting whenever they get me, or choose me, or want to do a reading with me. Like I said, my name is Angie Ditto. I'm from Ada, Oklahoma. I grew up in Northwest Arkansas until about 3 or 4 years ago, when I moved to Ada. And my journey began when my father died, and these are all really difficult things for me to talk about, so I'm going to kind of rush through them. But my father died, and my gifts started coming back. I had had gifts my whole life, but they came out full force whenever my daddy died. And not only was I dealing with the grief from losing him, I was dealing with these gifts that were coming back, and I didn't know what to do with them because I was scared of them. I grew up in a religious house and that sort of thing, and so I had always been told that I was bad if I did that stuff. So here I was doing this, and I had to kind of find my own way. And along that way, memories from my childhood started coming back also. And I started having to deal with some abuse that I had gone through as a child. And so I kind of had to do all of this on my own. I lost a lot of people when I started asking questions, and I didn't know what to do with myself. And so I had to teach myself. And so my amazing husband, I have the most incredible husband in the world, because it is not easy dealing with someone who was going through all of these things, and then to find out that his wife is a psychic medium and everything that came with that. And I have a son who is my heart and joy. He is also one of the most amazing humans ever. And my boys got me through a lot of things, and they helped me learn, and they helped me be okay with me learning, and they taught me to love myself in a lot of ways. And together we kind of started this journey to, figure out what we needed to do. We left our hometown, we left everything that we knew. And like I said, I had to deal with the fact that I was a victim of sexual abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, for a lot of my life with some of those things. And so I was having to deal with all of those at the same time as finding out who I was as a psychic medium. So my point is with all of this is, you know, a lot of people learn things from books, and a lot of people go to psychologists to try to help, you know, help themselves. And that wasn't ever going to work for me, because how do I go in and tell people that I'm a psychic medium and that I'm dealing with these things? I mean, most people would laugh you out of the room. And so I've had to get a lot of my own learning and teaching. And I've gotten really good at what I do. I have gotten so good that I can help others figure out how to help heal themselves. And I have a lot of different experience with a lot of different things. And so when clients come to me, I can come from a place of, you know, I know what you're talking about. I feel what you're talking about. Not only am I an empath, but I've been through it. And so I can come from a place of healing myself, because my angels and the spirits that I talk to, they taught me. They were the ones that got me through this with my family and the friends that I have learned through doing this. I've met some incredible people that are my tribe. And so anyway, my whole point with this is, would you rather go and pay somebody that, you know, has learned from a book and isn't that empathetic, or, you know, things like that? And there's some really great psychologists and counselors and therapists out here, don't get me wrong. And there are some that are absolutely empathetic and do a wonderful job. But some people need somebody who's, you know, dealt with the bizarre, dealt with the paranormal, dealt with things that you can't see, and learn to be confident in being that person while learning, you know, to love myself, to stay loving others, you know, to keep loving others, and to not get bitter in the process. I am proud of myself because I've done that. And so I'm just asking you to take a chance on me, you know, and I'm going to be putting out videos to help people. There'll be lots of content soon on here to help people get through things and to learn things about how to survive going through some of the things that I've been through. And I'm not going to be just talking from the spiritual point of view. I'm going to be talking from my experience. And so this is the way I do things. I kind of rip it off like a Band-Aid and just go for it. And so I just want you to know today that no matter what you're going through, you are loved. It may be backwards, but you are loved. And if you don't feel loved right now, if it's backwards, I'm going to flip it around for you. I'm going to help you feel loved again, and I'm going to help you be able to accept love. That's just as easy, just as hard. And I know that from experience, but I want everybody that I know to live the most wonderful life that they can. And so if you're interested in that, take a chance on me, hit me up. You can contact me on here, on my Facebook or on my TikTok. You can message me, you can comment, you can go to my Facebook page that I've got written several different places on here. And I've got a YouTube page too, and I'm going to start doing a lot of stuff on there. So this is long enough, and I'll try to keep things short from here on out. But thank you for listening, and I hope you have a really great day.